Right now at 5, one of the Trump administration's most familiar faces gone.
I'm grateful for Sean's work on behalf of my administration and the American people.
As the president makes changes to his communications team.
I love the president, and I'm very, very loyal to the president.
Tonight, a new voice in the West Wing in an administration shakeup.
And the shakeup of the president's communications staff is the second in 24 hours.
Overnight, it was the president's legal team. CBS 4's Eliott Rodriguez is in the control room with the big developments out of Washington, D.C. this afternoon. Eliott.
Well, guys, this shakeup in the West Wing of the White House is leaving a new man in charge of the president's communications team. Anthony Scaramucci is a Washington outsider with a background in business and strong loyalty for the man who occupies the Oval Office. He steps in as the president takes on the special counsel investigating possible ties to Russia. The new White House communications director was introduced during the first on-camera press briefing since June 29 and made no bones about being a Trump loyalist.
I love the president, and I'm very, very loyal to the president, and I love the mission that the president has. The president has really good karma.
Anthony Scaramucci is a former hedge fund manager and Trump transition team member who is stepping in as Sean Spicer is stepping out. Spicer turned in his resignation after Scaramucci's hiring was announced, later tweeting, "It's been an honor and a privilege to serve President Trump and this amazing country."
Hey, Sean.
Spicer was often put in a difficult spot and had a combative relationship with the press.
This was the largest audience to ever witness an inauguration, period, both in person and around the globe. If the president puts Russian salad dressing on his salad tonight, somehow that's a Russian connection.
Appearing with Pearl Harbor survivors, the president was asked about the staff shakeup.
Make America great again.
Meanwhile, the White House is pushing back against special counsel Robert Mueller's investigation into possible ties to Russia. Mueller's investigation has expanded to the president's personal and family finances, which Mr. Trump believes is crossing a line.
I think that's a violation. Look, this is about Russia.
In response, the president and his team are questioning Mueller's objectivity and looking into past political donations of the special counsel's team.
These were significant donations by members of that team. They clearly wanted the other person to win.
The president's legal team insists there is no truth to reports Mr. Trump is looking into the possibility of issuing pardons for his associates. Attorney Jay Sekulow told CBS News pardons are not being discussed and are not on the table. Well, Scaramucci announced today that Sarah Huckabee Sanders will be the new press secretary. She becomes only the third woman to hold that post. In the control room, Eliott Rodriguez, CBS 4 News.